It's Jeff from the Jeff Willis Show. And today I have with me Avidor Rabinovich. Actually, sorry, maybe it's the end of the day, a little bit tired, but it's okay. So Avidor Rabinovich is in a very small country called Israel. I'm in a slightly bigger country called Australia, but not much bigger. I think you've got 5 million people, we've got 25 million people, something like that. But Israel is like the technology hub of Middle East. Not sure what you call yourself in Israel, really. What do you say in Israel? Where do you say you're from if you're from Israel? Is it the Middle East?
Yeah, it's kind of Middle East, kind of Europe. It depends where we're at, but yeah, Middle East.
I think it's maybe more like confused Middle East, really. Not quite sure whether you belong to the more European side of things or the Middle Eastern part of things, because, yeah,
many people come from Europe, so yeah.
I know. So, and a lot of people come from America as well. So there you go. And we're very confused in Australia because we're actually convicts from 250 years ago from England. So we're slightly confused as well. We're not sure where we belong in the world. We think we're part of Asia, but we're not. We're so connected to Europe, we're not, but we're also part of American culture, we're not. So welcome to the world. It's really quite confusing now as we go into this global sort of ecosystem that is quite interesting. So I'm going to tell a little bit about Avi and what they do. I've just spent 20 minutes trying to work out what Avi does because it's actually quite incredible. It's a really interesting space. It's got to do with Bitcoin, non-fungible tokens. It's got to do with creators. It's got to do with content. And how do you as a creator make money out of your creation? I think that's really important. I think a lot of us as humans, we're innately creative, and that's really fascinating to me. But we find that big platforms like Facebook and Google steal our content, turn that into stuff they make money out of, and tell us to bugger off. And I think what Avi's doing is actually fascinating because they're trying to help creators make money without getting their content stolen by the platform. So I maybe have just stuffed up his entire story, but I'm not quite sure about that. But let me introduce Avi. Avi is the managing partner of the founders of Vidalgo. Vidalgo is a friendly platform marketplace for animations based on the new Lottie format and powered by AI. The web-based software is for digital artists, animation consumers, and collectors. Vidalgo allows the creation, customization, exchange of animated artwork and employs NFT blockchain technologies. And NFT means non-fungible tokens. Is that correct?
Yeah.
For the tokenization of digital artwork. Now, recently, some digital artwork got sold for over $60 million US. Now, that blows me away because here's an artist that actually has sold artwork online. And what's great is that with NFT or non-fungible tokens, correct me if I'm wrong, Avi, but it means that this allows you to make money every time your artwork's sold, something like make 10% every time your artwork is on-sold to someone else. And I think for creators and artists, that is pretty compelling. So Avi's passion is to combine business and technology, turning them into a viable, useful, and needed product to rapidly reach monetization. In other words, make money. Okay, so, and the reason we like to make money is because it pays for our life, allows us to live, put food on the table, look after our families, love them, and also allows us to share our gift with the world in a bigger way. For the past few years, Avi has been leading the few high-tech companies in multiple sectors of Internet of Things, IoT is the acronym for that. And he's a great advocate of the lean, agile methodology. I do like lean because I like to keep lean and clean. And so welcome to the show, Avi. Bit of a long-winded introduction to what you do, because I've been trying to work out what you do, but you are at the leading edge. Sometimes we could call that the bleeding edge of technology and what it means to be a creator on the planet. So welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for the introduction.
So I've tried to add my own little interpretation of what it all means, because I'm sure there's a lot of people listening to this going, what the fuck does this really mean? NFTs, non-fungible tokens. What does lotties mean? And I've been asking all those questions. So Avi, I'm going to ask you a question. What do you do?
So basically, we wish to take like museums or galleries, physical museums and galleries, and digitize them and make them digital, and allow animation creators, like artists and creators that create short animations and wish to, as you said, make money from them, to be part of our platform, to have digital galleries, like a digital Louvre museum or something like that, and to be able to communicate with their clients. So the clients can be like small clients, you and me, that wish to buy a piece of artwork for a few dollars, but also to appeal to collectors, the people that actually believe that digital art has value. And as you said, Jeff, today digital artwork can be sold for millions. And when I was a kid in a museum, I couldn't understand why somebody wants to buy a picture that is like a kid drawing for millions of dollars. And people wish to do that, and they do it, and they actually do that. So what we intend to do in Vidalgo, do the same for digital art, and allow those artists to make money via crypto and via the new NFT technology. So Vidalgo is a marketplace, is a meeting point between creators, artists, collectors, and regular animation consumers. It is a meeting point, and it allows the interaction between all those stakeholders, people.
So you're trying to connect. You're trying to provide a platform to connect the creators of art and the buyers of art in a digital world.
Yeah, and specifically we are targeting animations and creators that are actually creating animation, short animation, using After Effects, which is like a basic tool for those creators, and creating animations, which to sell them for various things, like to sell them for people that build websites, or for people that have blogs, or people that build videos, but also for collectors that believe in this type of artwork.
So recently a piece of artwork got sold online, digital artwork, which was, I believe, a collation of images which has turned into one particular piece of art. And I think it was bought online for something like $65 million US.
Yeah, you're correct.
Okay. So what's interesting is that the whole blockchain technology, for example, allows that to make sure that can't be stolen.
Yeah.
Is that correct, right? And also,
yes,
if that's on sold for $100 million, that the artist then picks up the 10% difference, for example, of, in other words, as the art keeps getting sold on, the artist takes 10% of the difference, which means that he keeps benefiting from his creation. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're correct. Basically, this technology allows you to, first of all, it's based on blockchain, and it allows you to actually say that the artwork that you're selling, you will get commission, like in music, for example. So that means that when the artwork keeps being sold to other collectors, the original artist still benefits from each sale.
Yep. Yep.
So this guy that sold his artwork for $60 million, he hopes that it's going to keep selling for higher and higher prices because he gets commission from that.
Yep.
And this is cool because you invest your efforts and time building something great, and you sell it, and you keep selling it. It's like it's a lifetime investment.
Yep.
So this is what's great about this NFT technology and the potential.
Okay. I'm quite excited by that because I create content. It's shared, and it could be shared on Facebook. It could be shared on Google. Google takes that content, presents it, but only has their homepage going, this is the Jeff Bullis article, but they don't drive me to the website anymore. So what they do then is they still can monetize that by selling Google ads. So there's essentially Google has stolen my content.
Yeah.
Doesn't give me any benefit. And I'm starting to get slightly pissed off. But I can't control that. So that's how the game is being played. So Google is continuing to change the algorithm so it benefits more than the creators. So this whole creator game is really, really fascinating for me. Whether you're a creator of animations, you're a creator of art, creator of photography, Google's going, do no evil was their mantra about 10 years ago. Now it's like, their mantra seems to be now like, how can we rip everyone off and look like we're actually a good guy, right? So, what's your take on that?
When you're small, you can say whatever you wish, like, I'll do no evil, and, it's like in Israel, when you're not prime minister, then you are like, you care about everybody, you like everybody, you want to help everybody. But once you become big, the game changes. You start caring only about yourself and less about the small people. So I think that this is not a good way. And by the way, if you go, let's compare Microsoft. Today, Microsoft are not considered the bad guys because their CEO has flipped. He's doing things that the former management, I think, didn't do. And today they are considered much better than they were.
I think Microsoft have actually changed their image a lot. I think they're I think doing a lot more right things to make sure they're sharing the bounty of the digital universe. And this is a very fascinating place at the moment. We've got monopoly investigations in America, privacy investigations around the world. The EU has decided to make sure that people's privacy is protected. Look, social media in 2007, 2008 was fascinating. It was the Wild West. Everyone was having fun. And they went public, and then the whole consideration then is, okay, so in 2013-14, Facebook goes public. They're going, how can we maximize profits? And then what happens is almost like, how can we rip off the small guys so we can maximize profits? Google's sort of gone in a little bit the same space at the moment. So we're turned to this world of the battle of the algorithms, and major platforms are working out how they can steal stuff from the small guys and how we can make money because we've got the power. So the media moguls of the past, the big publishers, they had the power then. And what excited me about social media was organically, 10, 12 years ago, we could actually get our voice to the world without the gatekeepers stopping us reaching them. Guess what?
A good example, I think, I know that I switched from Facebook to Pinterest when they started because they were still small, and I personally was looking for a platform that is still small and wants to actually help me to market my content.
Yep.
But once they become big, it's a game changer.
Yep.
It's like you need to look for the next one.
Yep. Well, I think what you got to do is going, okay, this is how the game's being played. Don't complain. And guess what? I've been doing a little bit of complaining in the last couple of minutes. But the other side of it is, okay, So this is how it all works. I need to work out how I can take. I can't control Facebook. I can't control Google. So that's how they play it. So what can I do to control what I do? How can I maximize my upside? And that's what you've got to do. I think you've got to go, don't complain, don't explain, just get on with it and work out how you can actually get onto the next level of it. And I think what you guys are exploring is a frontier of, I think what I love is that you guys are trying to work out, provide a platform to the creators and the animation space, how they can make money without Google or Facebook stealing their money and their creation. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes. Our motivation is to give creators much more power than they have currently, and let them actually market themselves and their work in our platform. And for us, at least now in the initial stages of the platform, we provide them also marketing opportunities. They can publish their website, their social media, their emails, so that they can interact with their clients and get work. So if you are a creator and you are on our platform, publish your work, publish yourself, show the world how good you are. And once you grow your library, your digital library, and people start liking it, then you may also maybe sell one of your artwork in the NFT and crypto market to a collector, not for $2 or $3 or $10, but for like actually a high amount of money, and a sum that actually values your work. If you are like a painter and you paint a picture and you are well known, you don't sell your painting for $10. You sell your painting for thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars. So this is our motivation. Once you are actually you'll be in our platform, people like you, think you're great. You're like a great digital artist, then you will be able to sell your not your all your art, but something like a gem, something that is very unique in the NFT market. We hope for a lot of money.
Okay.
So this is our motivation.
Yeah. So what you're trying to do is trying to help the next Picasso in a digital world become famous and make money.
Yeah.
Before they die.
Yeah, before they die.
Because if you're going to watch like the movie about Van Gogh and you're going, my God, I don't think he made any money out of his art before he died, right?
Yeah.
And that's really, really sad, frankly. So here's a gifted artist who didn't make any money. He became what's tossed around the internet, a starving artist. So what you're trying to do is try to make sure that the digital artists of this world make money before they die. I think that's actually a fantastic mission.
Yeah.
And is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, this is some of our goals here, of course. And today in the digital world, it's possible, because today we can create a lot of buzz in using the digital and the social media. So what we wish to do is give you the opportunity to actually publish how great you are and make money out of that today. Not your children, not your grandchildren, but of course it's important. We are building through them. We are like spreading our genes, but it's very important that you as an artist will actually make money from what you're doing. And today, not
yeah, and I think it's like we need to provide for our children, but the trouble is we need to live today. So and so if I'm just working for my children, I'd be rather disappointed because that means I just have to keep giving them all the money. Anyway, I don't want to go down that route, really. But
really?
I love my children. I'm going to help. I know I help them out all the time. But this is where it gets to, like Van Gogh. he died close to penniless, and because he didn't sell any art before he died, and that's really sad. I think that's really, really sad, frankly, in that here's someone who's creating beautiful art for the world, everyone's benefiting from, but he dies in poverty. And guess what? This has happened to so many artists over the years. And I'm talking.
You're correct. One of the problems is that the artists are not marketers. I'm not like you, Jeff. They don't understand what marketing is. Don't understand what social media is. And even if you look at the NFT market, nobody understands the technology. Technology is super complex. So myself and my colleagues, which are like computer scientists, we understand the technology. But the artists, their domain is art. It's not social media.
Exactly. Yep.
So what we wish to give them is not just the ability to publish, but a very simple ability. So, for example, I don't expect you to understand what NFT is. So what I want to give you in your digital gallery that is based in my platform is a very simple button that says tokenize. And once you press this button, your artwork becomes part of the NFT market. And that's it. You don't need to understand what NFT is, what crypto is, what Bitcoin. You don't, because it's not your domain. You're interested and you are good at creating terrific artwork. And you need to make money out of it. And Van Gogh didn't know how to do that because he didn't have anybody to help him. He didn't have any social media. So he had his talent. He knew how to create beautiful artwork.
He didn't know how to sell it.
It's not enough in his lifetime.
Exactly. So I read a book recently about the gay lover of Salvador Dali, which is one of the modern artists, not digital artists. And luckily he had a wife partner that knew how to sell his art. And Salvador Dali made money while he was alive and managed to live a fabulous, fantastic life. Dysfunctional, but exciting. And I'm sure a lot of artists would quite like to have that. So, yeah, right. Exactly spot on. Artists are not marketers, they're not entrepreneurs. They just want to create art because they innately are good at what they do. They're creators. And I think what you're doing is fabulous. You're giving them a platform that takes away the complexity of marketing, allows them to make money. I think that's fabulous. So let's go back a little bit here on this. So if someone's an artist, an animation expert, beautiful creator of animation, take me through the process of how you help them monetize their gift, their creation to the world. Where do they start?
So first of all, they will open a digital gallery at our platform. And this digital gallery can have, like in a regular museum, it can have themes. If you are creating something, nature or music or whatever, you can build your own gallery theme. Yep. And once you do that, you upload your artwork, your digital artwork, your animation into the gallery. You also provide, of course, your details, URL. You can actually build a very beautiful gallery by adding your style, flavors, whatever. And once you do that and get into the platform and start publishing art, what we do is we publish you through our marketplace. We open your gallery to the public, so everybody can know you and see what you're doing. They can communicate with you. They can buy your art through our marketplace. And the other thing that you can do is you can tokenize your art. So basically, let's assume that you have something which you think is very unique. Like you invested a lot of time into it. You can tokenize it, and then we will upload it to the NFT marketplace. And this artwork hopefully will be unique and will be actually for the collectors, not for regular users, but for collectors. and hopefully they will. You will be able to start to sell it in the price that you actually auctioned. And if the collector thinks it's great, then it will start selling in higher and higher prices. So we build a gallery for you. You just need to upload your artwork and your themes. We publish you, and we actually connect you to your clients. My clients can be collectors or regular people that just wish to buy artwork from your gallery. Our motivation is for it to be very simple. So you just, with a few clicks, you can do all the complex things that I just said. And we will do all the things for you using our technology, artificial intelligence technology, and technology that we build that powers this platform. So this is like the process in a nutshell.
Okay. So an animator can get on a platform, choose a category, and you tokenize it, and then they can start making money as. So do you promote them as well?
Yeah. So we promote them in our platform and via all the social media tools that is part of our platform. And also we promote them in the NFT marketplace. So if they tokenize their artwork, it becomes part of the NFT marketplace. And we promote the entire marketplace, and of course we promote new art. We promote art that other people like. We promote artists that are that the clients like. We do a lot of promotions inside our platform for those artists.
Right. Okay, so just to wrap this up, Avi, so how can people find you guys? What's your website that they can find you and connect with you? And because I really think that what you're doing is fantastic. Because what's exciting for me in this era in the world, the time we are living, is that we can reach the world globally, reach the world through simple tools and platforms that are low cost, that allow the creators to become entrepreneurs and have the tools available to them. So how can they find you guys?
Okay, so our website is vidalgo.ai. We are planning to release the galleries pretty soon. So people artists that are interested can leave their emails. Once we release, we'll write to them. They will be able to build their galleries for free. And yeah, so it's Vidalgo AI, very simple. Actually, Vidalgo, we looked at the internet. Vidalgo is the name of a horse, a racehorse. So it's not that Vidalgo. we're .ai. So
okay, okay, so Vidalgo is Vidalgo dot.
Yeah, AI, like
AI.
artificial AI.
Okay, so people, the creators, the animators can find you at vidalgo.ai. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so they can find us there, leave their details, we'll contact them as soon as we release, and they can start building their amazing, nice, beautiful digital galleries. Good. And we'll start pushing that and promoting them.
Good. Yeah, so and if they find a racehorse, they've gone to the wrong website. Is that correct?
Excuse me, yeah.
Okay.
But now I think you look at looking in Google will come first, I hope.
so Vidalgo.ai, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vidalgo.ai.
Fantastic. Thanks, Avi. It's been an absolute pleasure, and you're getting into an area which I find fascinating, and I think it's important to the creators of the world, and I certainly believe that as humans we're innately creative, and you're just providing a platform to help those creators feed their families, make money, and maybe retire to France.
Yeah, and we believe that NFT today is like Bitcoin in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
So
oh yeah,
we,
I totally.
this is the time. This is the time to get into for the creators, of course, for us, but also for the creators. And they don't need to invest anything. So it's like I think it's a very good bet. Like it's a very the technology is just starting, and it's a great time to be there. Like
Yep. And that's for me is what gets exciting is where you get into the beginning of a trending technology, trending industry. And
yeah.
I've actually bought, I think, 2 or 3 pieces of art actually with NFT, non-fungible tokens. I didn't use your platform because I didn't know about you then, but actually that's what I've done. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and I've trying to wrap my mind around what you're doing. That's why I needed to actually understand a little bit of what you exactly do, and that's why I said, okay, how can animation and creators contact you and work out how they make money and how they share the gift with the world? I think that's really important.
Jeff, thank you for the opportunity. I enjoyed this conversation a lot.
It's been fabulous. Thank you very much for your time.